It's looking crazy. I just got myself so dirty. It's definitely time for me to do something to my hair. I've just been being lazy. But let's talk about Juicy filmed a video, and it was so on my mind anyways, about Juicy is like Jouzly. Stop abusing your strong friends. And that I could not have said it even more perfectly than that, because and she hits on all the points about how if you're perceived as strong, you're treated as strong. If you're perceived as weak, you're treated as weak. And how people will, if you're strong, they're more apt to disappoint you, to let you down, because they can, you know, they feel like somebody else needs them, or that you can take it, that you can handle it. And I was like, oh my God, that's exactly why I get so mad when people call me independent. I get so mad about that, because you already know they think that you can take on the world by yourself, and they're not going to be that soft shoulder for you to lean upon, right? And I say that thinking more so about just a lot of things, but about this guy that I was talking to last night, the one who seems like he's going to be apt to lie. And he's like, oh, but you're so independent, because he was telling his womp womp story. And it was really kind of like wearing me out, because I'm like, man, I just want to have a good time. And I have to put the best on the outside at all times for other people to come by me and tell me everything that happened to them that's wrong, because they need a listening ear, and then they feel good about that and say, oh, but you're just so easy to talk to. And I'm like, because I practice on being calm. You know what I mean? I practice on moving on quickly. So if you practice on certain things, then yeah, you're going to be able to be more so of a listening ear. But you also don't want to be drained. And like somebody put in the comments, oh, we all know that one person. Why aren't there more people like that? Why aren't you that person? Like at work, I'm not that person because the girl is shot out. But in my personal life, I am more mature-minded, as I can say. And I think it's important for people to really take that on and quit leaving it up to like a select few to be motivational or encouraging. Like, allow yourself the space to grow in that area. It's really not hard to strengthen yourself. All you have to really do is decide that, you know, I'm not going to overreact, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to tell the world my problems. And when I look around, most of my problems are solved by me, myself, and I know when some people look around, maybe the ones that are perceived as weak, they do get that shoulder, or they do get that extra support. And if that floats your boat, I'm not trying to change that. I'm not trying to rock anybody's world. You know, do whatever works for you. But at the same time, in the long run, it's more beneficial for you not to be a drain on somebody else, because people do get drained, whether you recognize it a lot. And you can see that like with grandmothers and mothers and stuff like that. You constantly, and that's kind of like how my job is, I constantly have people calling me, emailing me, text messaging me, and every day is the worst day of their life. You know, and they call and they text. Like one lady, she called me 10 times in 3 minutes. And I thought to myself, girl, I'm not a medical doctor, but I haven't lost a patient yet. Like, you would think that people were like having heart surgery or something like that on their deathbed by the way that they act about things in life. And it just shouldn't be that way. Nobody should have that much negative energy thrust upon them at the hands of somebody else, when it's something that a person can really just like sit down and take a breather on and relax into the situation and come up with a solution. But yeah, it's kind of hectic out here, I guess because it is Friday. I just wanted to put that out there. I did have a funny story, but that was more so on my mind than anything, because your girl is beat up today, okay? Fully beat up today. I'm like, not really, because I've been relaxing so much, so I started to feel like that pressure cooker type of situation where, and that's what raises my blood pressure, honestly, is because I don't express it, and I just let things keep building and building and building, and then all of a sudden I feel like I have like tightness in the chest. And it's like, duh, Carolyn, why wouldn't you feel like you have tightness in the chest when you're holding all this stuff inside? And I would have a lot less to hold if people would stop bringing me their problems. You know, it's like, what are they getting out of that? They get to vent and go la-di-da and act like they forgot the whole situation. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, that was moments that I could have spent just having a peace of mind. It's like a literally P-E-A-C-E, you know? So let me know if you understand what I mean. Bringing more positive energy to situations, or just be neutral. If you can't be positive, be neutral. That's also something I do, baby. Sometimes I can't have a conversation. And I'll tell you in a minute, oh, I'm done. I can't have a conversation. That's when my southern lady ways come out. But Yeah, it's getting noisy. I'm gonna let y'all go. What y'all doing this weekend? I'm actually working this weekend, so I am going to work my Saturday, and then on Sunday, I think I want to go to church and then go to this park. I need to find time to do my hair, but you know what, guys? I just don't care about my hair these days. Can I tell you that? But I got some cute shoes. The back is what's cute on them. I'm just eating up your video time now, looking like a fool. Let me go before somebody recognizes me and asks me what I'm doing, and I have to tell them the truth or something really weird. Bye.